Hi, Star Dancer here. We're going to talk about basic scrapbooking tips and how to get started because it can be pretty overwhelming. I mean, this is just some of the pictures I have for one period of time in my son's life. And I'm sure you have piles and piles of photos like this too. So how do you get started? Where do you get started? And what's the easiest way to go? First, before you buy anything, before you buy any paper, before you buy any supplies, before you buy any binders to hold the pages in, you need to organize your photos. And this is probably the most tedious, hardest part of the project. Now, how can you organize your photos? The easiest way is what works for you. So you can do it by year, you can do it by seasons, so put all your summer photos together. You can do it by themes, put all your beach photos together, put all your Disneyland photos together across the years, all your holiday photos if you do holidays, and do it by that. You can do it by children, so if you have more than one child, you can do one of each child and the highlights of their lives for as long as they've been around. You can do it by pets. I have done specific trips, like we went to an aquarium and I took over 300 pictures, so I have just an album of the aquarium visit. So those are all different kinds of things that you can do with how to sort your photos. If you decide to do by year, do not do the mistake of trying to do every single month and every single day. Divide the year into the seasons. So put your summer pictures together, your spring pictures together, your fall pictures together, your winter pictures together. And you can start with spring, which would be starting with, about March, and do summer, and do fall, and then do winter. If you're starting a brand new year and you know what your January pictures are, you can start with January, February for that part of winter. You can kind of use the holidays if you celebrate holidays to help you know what months you're in. Then do your spring, then do your summer, then do your winter. For me personally, I only have one child. I do that year, like his first grade year, and I do it starting with January, February-ish, and that's how I do my pictures. So my summer pictures consist of June, July, and August. There might be some June, then some August, then some July, then some more June. I don't care about the order. I kind of look at within that time period what things did we do. So I might put all the beach pictures together. I might put all the zoo pictures together. All the timesies with the pets, I'll put those together. I do the school part of the year by the school functions, because they had the schools he went to, they did a play during a certain part of the year. They did assemblies during certain parts of the year. And then they had the end of the year type stuff. So that helps me as far as the school year goes. If you have a passion for, say, flowers or critters or cats, then you can do a whole album and just gather all your flower pictures from all the years you ever took pictures and put them into one album, or all your critter pictures or whatever. The key thing is do what works for you. Even if you're going to give these albums to someone else someday, they ultimately are for you. And you are the one creating them, and they need to please you. If you like it, it's good. So the only competition you have is yourself. The only time frame you have is one you put on yourself. Other than that, just take your time. Sorting pictures is a pain. And I'm just going to tell you that up front, it's a pain. What do you do with your pictures once you have them separated to keep them separated? There's a couple things that I like to use. This is the old cropper hopper. About the only place you can find these now is at the thrift stores. I like it because it has a top section that's thin that you can put 8x10s in, and then it has in this part here, if I can get it open, it has divided sections, and it comes with dividers, so you can separate. So again, spring into 4 seasons, or however you want to, my trips that I did that year or whatever. You can do it that way. So cropper hopper, that's a good one. These guys you can get at any hobby store. In fact, sometimes Target and Walmart have them. Make sure you get the ones that are at least 14 inches though. Don't get the 12x12s. These are 14 inches from here to here. They will hold the 12x12s. But if you get the 12x12, the inside isn't quite 12x12, and your 12x12 won't fit in here. But these are good. I take single projects. Like if I know I'm going to a 4-hour crop somewhere, I will put the pictures and the pages I think I'm going to do all in here, and all the embellishments and everything. But it's also a good way to just keep your pictures together. If you want something smaller, these are great. You can buy these containers all by themselves. They come in different colors, or they come clear. Personally, I prefer the clear. You can buy them by the box, or you can buy them individually. And again, within a year, I can keep them sorted. If I'm doing, say, flowers, I love taking pictures of flowers. I can put roses in one, daffodils in another, miscellaneous wildflowers, so I can keep them separate. If you're doing pets, this could be for the dog, this can be for the cat, this can be for the mouse, this can be for the hamsters, whatever. So it's a good way. When I did the aquarium pictures, I separated it by the types of fish. So I had the tropical fish, I had the Nemo looking fish, I had the turtles, I had the other critters that the museum had, I had the penguins, and I had the otters. So it's a good way to keep your pictures sorted. But again, a shoebox, that works just as fine. I would stay away from baggies if you can, just because the plastic can hurt the pictures over time, and just because you're sorting them doesn't mean you're going to scrapbook right away. So anyway, hopefully that'll help you with as far as organizing your photos. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments, and I will try to have the next video on what do you do once you've got your photos organized in the next couple weeks or so. I do have a life outside of this, so I am not online as much as I would like to yet, but we're getting there slowly but surely. In the meantime, have a great day and happy scrapbooking, and remember, make it fun. If it's not fun, take a break. All right, bye.